So I'm sure we've all seen those videos where you have to beat Roblox doors without hiding. I've actually never done a no hide challenge, but I don't know. I feel like just jumping into it feels kind of lame. So we're gonna ramp it up a bit. I'm gonna have to do hotel hell without being able to hide. So yeah, let's jump straight into it and let's start picking our modifiers. So obviously for this challenge, our main obstacles are rush and ambush. If they spawn, we're kind of in trouble. So I'm actually gonna do something a little crazy here. I'm gonna put on good time. This doesn't help too much, but it should help a little bit. Maybe we won't have to deal with ambush if we're lucky. Ambush still might spawn, but this should decrease the chances of it. And yeah, now I gotta come up with 200% knob boost. Let's do bad electrical work. Don't want to do regular electrical work. I need to have a visual cue for when rush is coming. El Goblino's payday sounds good. I'm gonna try to put on baby hands. I will swap to out of stuff if I really need to. Soundproofing and wet floor, these are pretty free. Not gonna put on gone fishing because I have another modifier in mind. Nowhere to hide feels like a given. I'm actually not gonna put it on though. I think this modifier just increases the amount of rooms that rush can spawn, and I don't really want that. Keeping this off will also make it easier to predict rush spawns, which I think is nice. Obviously, no modifiers for rush. We are gonna put on battle of wits though. I'm just gonna put on think fast for now. For Screech, I am willing to buff him later. Itchy is fine. Every angle, of course. Gonna buff figure and seek. That should be fine. Gonna buff hide. Obviously, he's not even gonna be a problem. This is a free 20%. I'm gonna put on Destiny Still Arrives, and this is the reason that I'm gonna keep gone fishing off. I'm gonna throw in A90. We don't want the other rooms entities, but A90 should be fine. For backdoor entities, I think it can only put on look mid. Blitz is another node entity. We don't want that, and vacuum sealed would decrease the amount of safe spots. I'm going to put on snare. I'm gonna put on always watching. I'm gonna put on tripped. Hopefully we can heal that later, and a bit of gloom bats. Actually, no, let's go in full health and just put on a bunch of gloom bats. All right, I'm pretty happy with this loadout. Let's see how it goes. There's definitely gonna be a little bit of RNG with hiding spots, but I think this is probably, you know, this minimizes the RNG, you know? Just mostly looking down at the floor. Gonna have eyes in every single room. Is that rush? Probably not, but I can hide right here. No, that's not rush. It's just the bad electrical work, but I would rather have fake rush cues than none of them, you know? Like I said, we do have good time, which, you know, isn't gonna do any miracles, but, you know, it should decrease the spawns a little bit. Hey, that's a Sally spawn. Ignore it. Keep going. Oh, that's a rush spawn. Bad RNG. Yeah, really bad RNG. Yeah, the first rush spawn had nowhere to hide. All right, not a problem. That was a pretty good first attempt. Like I said, there is gonna be some RNG involved. Not much I can really do about that. No hiding always has some RNG. I'm just trying to minimize it as much as possible, you know? Bro, the lights did not flicker. What do you mean? Where did rush come from? The lights literally... This is not power shortage. Okay, I guess he can spawn with the lights off. I didn't think he could. Well, if he's gonna spawn in the dark, I might as well just put on power shortage. Jeez. Oh, that's a snare. Oh, double snare hit? Unbelievable. Triple snare hit even. Yeah, that's a triple snare hit. That's terrible RNG. I have to loot for healing. Oh my god, am I soft locked? I can't get out of the snare. Yeah, I'm soft locked. I'm dead. Yeah, I can not get out of these snares. There's nothing I can do here. Okay, well, I'm sure Dread will get to me eventually. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Eyes, for killing me. Wow, that is the unluckiest snare spawn I've ever seen. Like, you can be pretty unlucky sometimes, but I've never seen snare just straight up soft lock you. I do wonder if I should replace good time with didn't skip leg day, because, I don't know, we would get more entity spawns, but I would have more movement speed, which would be very nice. All right, surely this time I will make it past the first rush. Okay, that is our first rush spawn. I should be able to hide right here. I'm perfectly fine right here. Okay, I have to loot for healing because Screech bit me. Honestly, the chances of A90 attacking during Screech's Whisper are pretty low, but it happens to me so often. Okay, that might be a rush spawn. I'm gonna pop a vitamin. Okay, I found a safe spot. Please spawn rush. Okay, it wasn't a waste. We might make it to the first sea chase. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna have to loot for a lot of healing and hope I don't get hit by Timothy. There's some healing. And that might be a rush spawn. It is. Okay, I should be fine here. I wasn't. Okay. I think I had to be on the other side of the room. I was just worried about the snare. That room should be safe, though, in theory. I just don't think I did it right. Yeah, the lights aren't flickering at times. I actually had to predict that. I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world, but when you have Dread to worry about, I'd say that's not a good idea. Okay, rush spawn in the basement. That's perfect. We'd love to see that. Okay, made it to the first seat chase. I'm starting to think this loadout is not perfect, but, you know, I'm pretty happy with it so far. Seek, you all right? All right, Seek, you were not having a good day, buddy. I feel like I might make some adjustments to this loadout, but we did make it to the first sea chase, which I'm pretty proud of. Bloombat snare combo is very annoying. I am getting heavily punished for trying to look out for snares. Dread is not currently a problem, but he could be later. And another rush spawn in the basement. The RNG is insane right now with these rush spawns. Okay, that's Rush. Please make it over to the end. I didn't. I should have popped a vitamin. Okay, how can we make this better? Rush seems to be attacking in dark rooms anyway, so I'm just gonna double down and put on Power Shortage. In fact, I'm going to triple down and just put on I'm Everywhere. Might as well. And with those active, I'm gonna turn off probably Bug Problem so I can actually use my light sources. No, if I have to predict rush spawns and just wait in certain rooms, I think I have to turn off Dread. But if I turn off Dread, I can put on Gone Fishing. And if I pair that with Tripped, then I can put on El Goblino is Here for the chance of a Crucifix. Nah, I'm not gonna go for a Crucifix strategy. I'm just gonna turn off the Gloombats. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, honestly, there are too many Timothys to heal. I think I'm just gonna double down and pick Last Few Breaths. And what can I do on minus 5% on here? I could take off Itchy so that maybe I can just heal when necessary, but I have less health. I guess I'll nerf Snare. I think Snare is like the primary damage dealer at this point. If that doesn't work out, I'll just deactivate Itchy. All right, I'll let you guys know if I make it to door 50. All right, made it to figure. Here is my loadout. I think this ended up going pretty well. I went with the speed buff. I think it's just better long-term than a couple less rush spawns. It also helps for fire damp rooms and stuff, so overall, I think the speed boost is better. Anyway, yeah, at the library, nothing really to note here, but I mean, it is a milestone, right? It is the halfway point, so I thought I would mention it. I don't really know what else I would commentate on, but I wanted to point out that I made it here. But yeah, again, this is the loadout. Probably not perfect. To be fair, I have not really tested out Nowhere to Hide since the update, and if I ever do this for a hard place, then I'm probably gonna have to test it out. But yeah, the reason I didn't go for it is I think it just makes Rush spawn in more rooms that don't have enough hiding spots, which makes it a lot harder to predict Rush, and I am currently struggling to predict Rush in most cases. Power Shortage does not make it easy in the slightest. And yeah, this is only the halfway point, by the way. Okay, let me in. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for not killing me, figure. Oh, and I already don't like where this is going. Please give me a spot to hide in. Oh, it looks kind of cooked. Yeah, I don't know if there's any safe spots in that room. There might be. I probably should have tried it. All right, made past the library again. A little low on battery, but you know what? That's fine. And yeah, I think this spot would be safe from Rush. I mean, it's just a staircase, right? I don't even think he would be in my line of sight, let alone the ray casting. I think that spot would be safe, but I mean, this is technically a new room, right? Okay, we're on door 57, so this spot should be safe. We are on door 57, right? Okay, we are. That's good. Good to know. You know, I probably should get a second drink down here, but I'm kind of just holding on to the lockpicks for the absolute copium that I get a crucifix in the chest. It has happened in one attempt, and I kind of wasted it, but that's besides the point. And that's a rush spawn. Time to run. I mean, I did what I could. I think I might start reviving if I go to the infirmary. I mean, vitamins are nice to have. Lockpicks are nice to have. Healing, also nice to have. But, you know, there comes a point where, you know, you might as well revive because there's only so many other rush spawns anyway that you might as well take the chance. Get under the couch, under the couch. Okay, we're good. All right, cool. Infirmary. We made it. Not much else to say. And a skeleton key right there. Merry Christmas. I am going to use a skeleton key. I will lose an item slot, but I do value the healing. A bit of bad news. Fire Damp Room is a cellar, so that could be pretty bad, depending on the RNG. I do think I've gotten pretty good at finding the levers, though. It's not dark, luckily. Brucey Gaming? Well, it was worth a shot. This is another reason why I put the leg day modifier on. I think this is very helpful for fire damp rooms. Okay, let's take a look in here. There's the lever. Okay, I am going to catch my breath before I open the next door. Just in case there's a rush spawn and I need to hide in here, I'll be prepared for that situation. Okay, and that's the hull chase. That could be really bad because I probably won't have any safe spots. All right, game, please be nice to me. Okay, good. All right, sea chase 2. Let's see see how this goes. Ambush is inevitable. He is planning on spawning. By the way, Seek is missing an arm. That has happened in every single attempt. I don't know why. Turns out power shortage can make the sea chase dark. I thought that was exclusive to Lights Out. And this is probably where Ambush is gonna spawn. I'm just gonna run. Ooh, okay. This is... Yikes. This is a tough place for Ambush. Ambush, please don't. Let's think about this, man. Come on. We can be friends. It's safe, but I've had situations where he would rebound and it wouldn't work when he did. Okay, I think that's the last of the node spawns until the greenhouse. The greenhouse in plain sight should not be too bad. I think I just go near dupe doors and I should be fine. Fire damps are actually an obstacle though, because a fire damp dupe room could lead to some issues. Yeah, I think we just push until a dupe room. Ooh, okay. Hiding here is probably fine. Yep, okay, there's the first rush. Okay, that killed. All right, greenhouse gaming has returned. Please give me good RNG. Fire damp room right off the bat. That's good. We love that actually. And then the correct door is over there. Okay, perfect. Rush should not come anywhere near here. Yep, perfectly safe spot. No problem. I'm going to hope that right here is safe. In the bush. Bush, save me. That actually worked. I'm shocked. I don't know if the bush played a role. Well, I literally cannot get in this time, so I guess we're about to find out. I am way too close to dupe, to be honest. By the way, I did change out my modifiers a bit. Here they are now. I did put in nowhere to hide. It was fine. Admittedly, there were actually some rush spawns where there were 0 hiding spots, so the modifier does work. I just happen to get good RNG with it, I guess. Speaking of good RNG, are we only going to get 2 rush spawns? Okay, I don't think rush can spawn past this point, so I'm just going to hide in this corner. Please don't hurt me. Oh my goodness. I think going behind the plant tables might be safe spots. I'm not sure. I guess we're about to find out. They are. Okay, that's good. That is really good to know, actually. That is a very useful spot. Okay, 1 more rush spawn. Hopefully we'll be safe from it. Okay, that's the last rush spawn. It's in a fire dam, but I should be fine. At least I hope that's the last rush. If there's a 4th one in the greenhouse, I am uninstalling this game. Okay, going into door 100. Don't mind me. As you can see by this drink, I have a plan. If someone ever makes a no data out of context video, that's gonna be in it. Okay, figure does not typically go into here, so this should be fine. Okay, and figure is calm. That's good. Let's grab as many fuses as we can. I think snare can still spawn here, so we gotta watch out. All right, we're going this way. Let's quickly check if there's anything. Okay, well, I need the key, of course, so we gotta go upstairs anyway. And I don't think I have any mods that disable the rift. All part of the plan. Okay, got a second fuse up here. That's good. And yeah, having a bulk light would be nice. How much battery is on? Great. Kind of a waste of a bulk light, but you know what? I'm gonna do it. Wow, they're all on this side of the map. That's insane, actually. And yeah, I am gonna keep the light just in case there's any snares. Yeah, look at that. They're pretty much all in here. I think I crawl a little bit faster than figure. I'm not certain. Okay, I mean, might as well put the light back in the rift, right? The light has served its purpose. Before we start this, I'm going to look at the path for snares. I'm going to check everything. Okay, this room is free of snares. Looks like the path is snare-free. Still gonna look at the ground for snares just in case. Don't see anything. Hi, Screech. And we are good. There it is. Hotel Hell without hiding. That was one of the most difficult challenges. God, when did I start this? 3? It's 11 now. So that's 9? No, 8. 8 hours. About 8 hours. Yeah, that one was really tough. Admittedly, I think I fumbled in the greenhouse multiple times. I think the flower table does keep you safe from rush, so if I use that, probably would have beaten the challenge a lot faster, but you know, I did get it done eventually. And again, here's a loadout. You can take a look at it. A lot of these are exclusive to the hotel though, so doing a hard place with no hiding gonna be a lot trickier. And if you're wondering how many times I died in this challenge, here's my deaths right now. You can check the deaths at the start of the video. Do the math. If you guys want me to do this with floor 2, let me know. If this video gets 2,000 likes, then I'll give it a try, but I'm not sure if it's possible. I doubt I'm gonna get away with a didn't skip leg day. I'm sure there's no way I'll be able to make up that 50%. Anyway, bye noobs, bye.